Ko kei te whānaki tōnu te toi kanikani Māori o inei rā. Hei tā te pūrongo a Kane Peters, hei te rata te hunga o tāwahi. Kei te rata hoki, te hunga rangatahi, he kōrero wā rātou, hei whakātu mai.
Contemporary dance is magic.
Vibration.
Whānau.
Contemporary dance is limitless.
Atamira Dance Company performed at the Jacob's Pillow Dance Festival in Massachusetts. It's invitation only, the mecca of contemporary dance.
It was fantastic, and it was an opportunity for us to share our work not only with mainstream audiences in the US but also Indigenous communities, and that's a really important part of our kaupapa as Māori dancers and choreographers.
And Atamira's the first Māori group to take part in the event.
And it was a sublime experience for all of our whānau, and the opportunity there was about, well, firstly about being selected. So you don't actually get selected to go to Jacob's Pillow unless your work has a sense of mana.
This is a way where I can express myself and explain actually what I'm thinking without speaking, without writing.
It's just the language of movement. It's a really good way of telling stories and expressing our values and morals as Māori.
Meti Hamuira and Sophie Williams are students of dance at the University of Auckland. Both are te arawa. Both have found a new way to tell the story of their tupuna.
We're currently working on a piece called Ngā Whai Po Te Roto, or Lovers of the Lake. It's based on the true story of Hinemoa and Tutanekai, one of the most famous love stories coming out of Te Arawa.
The actual story, if we really thought about it, Hinemoa going over and swimming to Tutanekai, I believe it was a huge struggle.
It's very important to me to be able to express these stories from my hometown and these stories about my tupuna.
You don't need to leave your culture at the door, you can bring it in.
I'm not very keen with the term Māori contemporary dance. It's performance, Indigenous performance, performance of tangata whenua, so it's haka.
Charles Koroneho has led the way. Discovered by Don Selwyn in the 80s, he's a founding member of Te Kanikani o Te Rangatahi, the first contemporary Māori dance group. 30 years later, he's a master, still performing around the world at the age of 51.
Basically, since I was 19, I've pretty much travelled overseas twice a year or more every year.
For more and more Māori, the world is becoming their stage.
We're kind of big, and I don't mean like big in a sense of weight or anything like that, but I mean space. There's always this kind of activation of presence, and for a lot of people that's an unusual thing.
Charles recently returned home from Montreal to launch his new work, Pure, exploring tangihanga and sacred Māori rituals. But even masters sometimes fear the limelight.
I'm still afraid. Success doesn't make you more courageous, it just gives you more confidence. And I think that sometimes our people lack confidence.
Atamira was a vision. The vision was to create a platform for Māori choreographers and Māori dancers, specifically to make their work and to work in an environment in an empowered space.
Atamira's using contemporary dance to modernise their take on urban Māori culture.
We've got a new vision statement, which is to dance with mana. How that happens is the big partai for us.